You have $1,000 sitting in your bank account. Maybe it's savings, maybe it's a bonus, maybe you've been setting it aside for months, waiting for the right moment. Here's the truth. The right moment is right now, and in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what to do with that $1,000, step by step, so it starts working for you instead of collecting dust. No complicated jargon, no risky shortcuts, just a clear, honest plan that actually works. Whether you've never invested before, or you've been thinking about it for years. Let's get into it. Before we start, quick disclaimer, this is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research or speak to a licensed advisor. Investing $1,000 won't make you rich overnight. Anyone telling you that is lying to you. What it will do is start a habit, and that habit, over 10, 20, 30 years, is what actually builds wealth. Albert Einstein reportedly called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. Whether he said it or not, the math is real. $1,000 invested today, at a 10% average annual return, which is roughly what the S&P 500 has historically delivered, becomes $6,700 in 20 years, without you doing anything. That's the power we're unlocking today. Here's the exact plan. 4 steps. Step 1. And this is non-negotiable. Before you invest a single dollar, you need an emergency fund. I know. You came here to talk about the thrill of investing, about making your money work for you. We'll get there, I promise. But before we build the skyscraper, we have to lay a rock-solid foundation. And for your financial future, that foundation is your emergency fund. Here's why this one step is so critical. If you invest your $1,000 and then your car breaks down next month, you're going to be forced to sell your investments, possibly at a loss, just to cover the bill. This is called a forced sale, and it completely undermines your long-term strategy. That's the worst time to sell. Your emergency fund is what protects your investments from life getting in the way. It's a financial buffer, a safety net that gives you peace of mind and allows your investments to grow undisturbed. How much do you need? The standard recommendation is 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. Think rent, food, utilities, and transport. If you don't have that yet, split your $1,000. Put $500 or $600 into a high-yield savings account as your emergency base and invest the rest. This way, you're building your safety net and starting your investment journey simultaneously. A high-yield savings account in 2026 can earn you up to 5% interest, far better than a regular checking account where your money is likely losing value to inflation. Look for FDIC-insured options with no monthly fees and no minimum balance. Marcus by Goldman Sachs, SoFi, and Ally are all solid choices to get you started. Once your emergency fund is solid and earning interest, you're ready for the real move. Step 2. Before investing, check your debt situation. Here's a simple rule that will save you thousands. If you have debt with an interest rate above 7 or 8%, credit card debt, personal loans, pay that off before investing. Why? Because the average stock market return is around 8 to 10% per year. If you're paying 20% interest on a credit card, you're guaranteed to lose money by investing instead of paying it off. Paying off that debt is your best investment. Student loans and mortgages are usually lower interest. You can invest alongside those, but high-interest consumer debt comes first. If your debt is under control, move on. If not, put your $1,000 toward the highest interest debt you have. You'll thank yourself later. Step 3. Open the right account. This is a crucial step, and it's where most beginners get confused by all the jargon. So let's keep it simple. For starting out, you have 2 main options. Option 1. If your employer offers a 401k with a company match, use it first. A company match is literally free money, and you should never leave it on the table. If they match 50% of your contributions up to 6% of your salary, that's an instant 50% return on that portion of your investment. Nothing in the stock market can guarantee a return like that. Option 2. Open a Roth IRA. This is the best account for most beginners, especially if a 401k match isn't available. You invest after-tax dollars, your money grows completely tax-free, and you pay 0 taxes on withdrawals in retirement. It's an incredibly powerful tool for long-term wealth. In 2026, you can contribute up to $7,500 per year. For your $1,000, open a Roth IRA with a major brokerage like Fidelity, Vanguard, or Schwab. All 3 are industry leaders, free to open, have no account minimums, and offer excellent low-cost index funds. We find that Fidelity's platform is especially beginner-friendly and easy to navigate. The entire account setup process takes about 10 minutes to complete online. You'll just need to provide some basic personal information. Once you link your bank account and transfer your $1,000, you're officially an investor and ready for Step 4. Step 4. The actual investing. This is where your plan turns into action, and where your money finally starts working for you. It might sound complex, but it's simpler than you think. And here, I'm going to give you the simplest, most proven strategy available. Buy a total market index fund, or an S&P 500 index fund. This isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. It's a time-tested approach used by the world's most successful investors. An index fund is a single investment that automatically holds hundreds or thousands of stocks. When you buy one share of the Fidelity Zero Total Market Index Fund, you instantly own a tiny piece of over 2,500 American companies: Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, all of them. You're diversified across the entire economy with a single click. The beauty is in the simplicity. You don't need to pick individual stocks, which is incredibly difficult. You don't need to time the market, which is nearly impossible. You just buy consistently and hold for the long term. 3 funds worth knowing: FZROX from Fidelity, Zero Expense Ratio, Total U.S. Market, a great starter fund. VOO from Vanguard. It tracks the S&P 500 index, has a tiny 0.03% expense ratio, and is one of the most popular funds in the world. And VTI, also from Vanguard, Total U.S. Market, available on any brokerage. These are all excellent low-cost options to build your foundation. Put your $1,000 into one of these, then set up an automatic monthly contribution, even $50 or $100, so you never have to think about it again. That automation is what separates people who actually build wealth from those who keep saying they'll start next month. Let's recap the 4 steps. 1. Build your emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of expenses in a high-yield savings account. 2. Pay off any high-interest debt above 7 or 8%. 3. Open a Roth IRA at Fidelity, Vanguard, or Schwab. 4. Invest in a total market or S&P 500 index fund. And automate your contributions. That's it. That's the plan. It's not exciting. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it's what actually works, and it's what the wealthiest people in the world wish they had done earlier. The hardest part isn't the plan, it's starting. So do it this week. Open the account, transfer the money, buy the fund. Future you will be grateful. If you found this helpful, subscribe to WealthVault. We publish new videos every week covering everything from index funds and ETFs to passive income and retirement planning. And if you want to know exactly which index funds to buy, and whether ETFs or mutual funds are better for your situation, watch the next video right here. See you there.